All right, what's up, guys? Last video that you guys should be seeing prior to this is us finishing up head studs, push rods. Looking back on that situation, I definitely should have done valve springs, knowing that where we ended at, but regret anyway. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to tackle here. Today is just going to be about the CCV filter delete. I've deleted the filter, and I'm going to show you that for probably over like a couple years, but today I'm going to reroute the line off of the actual top of the CCV cover, and I'm going to show you guys why I'm doing that. And I actually saw a video of when you use the little breathers, which I'll show you on top of the elbows, of how much the difference is. So anyway, let me get up top here. Huge shout out to SPELAB, guys. Got their product there. Also running some other stuff from them. I got their 4-inch exhaust. I have had their valve cover in the past, their diff covers. If you guys want 15% off any SPELAB, it's going to be down in the description. So you guys can see I'm running the Beep Black Market Performance 1-piece manifold. You guys see all that like staining and everything, and then also on top of the head right there. So those little filters, when you actually gut them, let me go ahead and show you. Here's my actual valve cover right here. And then the bottom of this is, so there's the filter I'm talking about that I'll be removing today. And I'm just going to be running, if you guys have had an old 2nd gen or anything, I'm just going to be running a piece of hose off that. And I'm going to show you exactly where I'm running that to. But let me show you guys. So this is a fleet guard. That's what it looks like gutted. So if you're curious about gutting it yourself, this is what it looks like. And that's why you do get a little bit of oil that comes out of that, because there's baffles and everything in this. I did this because realistically I should already have had a D&J valve cover. Haven't got that far yet. No excuse but my own. But this is just another maintenance part that's not really needed. It is needed if you're not going to gut it. Like, you need to replace it because it could cause a pile of back pressure. But my point is, if you run like an upgraded valve cover, you'd eventually delete this. So let's go ahead and get this stuff back on. If you're wondering how to get all this stuff off, I'm going to show you guys in the video. All right, guys. So got the bottom portion of the valve cover on. There's your 10mm, your wiring harness. If you get some other stuff going back on there, you'll understand why there's not so much stuff on here, but that's not what this video is about. So these are 10mm bolts. And let's go ahead and get into the CCV portion of just getting it back on in the top cover, which are 8mm bolts. You can see you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8mm. Go ahead and toss that on with the gutted filter inside of it, and then I'm going to show you where I'm going to route the hose. All right, guys. So got the valve cover back on, CCV filter, everything hooked up, all the sensors. If you have any questions about this stuff up to this point, just let me know. But this is the little part I'm talking about. Yes, it's rotated down. I just wanted to show you guys. So this has had quite some buildup over a period of time. You can see that it's dropped down there. And honestly, fire hazard, safety concern, whatever you want to call it. I just don't like how it's making a huge mess everywhere. I should be going to a D&J valve cover very soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pop this off. And let me go ahead and show you the hose I got to go ahead and route it right. It's gonna go right back there. All right, guys, so there it is. CCV is hooked up, it routes back, and it dumps behind the engine right there. This is a very temporary setup. I actually really hate how that looks, but it's a lot safer than having the oil dump on the manifold from those cheap little eBay CCV delete bull crap you get. So yeah, I would still, at the end of the day, recommend doing a CCV delete, just so, I don't know, there's a lot of added back pressure and stuff if you don't keep up with those things, or if you forget. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not like the most anal about maintenance. That's just not really my thing. I probably should be, but truck's got 230 on it and it's been living well. So that's going to conclude the CCV reroute portion. I just wanted to show you guys, if you are not going to buy a D&J valve cover, this is definitely a cheap way. And if you're wondering why I routed it on that side versus this side, let's use some common sense here. All the hot stuff's over here, not so hot over here. So that's why it looks that way. It's not most appealing. But anyway, guys, last little plug. If you guys are wondering about SPE, that intake manifold grid heater that they sell is sweet. You'll have 15% off down in the description. Goal is to still get to 10,000 subs, guys. Support those who support you. See you guys next time.